And we're live. What's up, everybody? As you can read the title of the stream.
How you doing?
There, let's see here.
It's not showing up yet on me. Come on, render it, bitch. There it is.
Oh, it
No,
just came up as Zoom YouTube broadcast.
and it says private.
Is it private?
Yeah, it says private.
Well, it's you.
Comments
You
are
can
not
see it
supported
though,
on-
right?
I can see it because I'm on the panel,
Well,
but nobody else can see it.
Hold on.
Comments are not supported on private videos. What the fuck? It's just me and you.
No, it came up. Refresh.
Refresh.
Yeah, refresh because JDS just
Oh,
popped
there
in.
we
So
go.
did Wedge and Big.
There we go. The F. What? You spelled that wrong.
What?
It's supposed to be the fuck map stream, and it's the F *** C. C should be a K.
Oh, did I? Fuck. Hold on. I think I can go in and fix it.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. See, he, hooked on phonics didn't work for
Don't
him.
start, or you can go out. You can go join the rest of them out there.
Oh, you gotta tell Sean congratulations on his subs.
Sean.
Very well. Geeks Fun.
Hold on, I can go in and edit it.
He's kicking it.
There you go. There, now it's fixed. What's up, David, JDS, Wedge? And yes, I fixed the title because you can actually fix it live if you go to the YouTube live stream. Why? What did Sean hit a milestone today or something?
25K, man.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Still not as big as me, but that's all right.
Oh, bullshit.
25K bot subs. That's all right.
Oh yeah, right. I remember when he was a small channel. Rockstar has taken over the RP companies. Do you think we might? What? Did that happen? When did that happen?
Well, it would be FiveM is the big one.
Yeah, FiveM. But I'm saying Rockstar took over the RP companies. I never heard that. And I got an email from them last week.
Let me see.
I know I got an email from Epic saying that Valhalla, the game, is on sale right now for $22.
Oh, Rockstar's yeah, they are buying it out. Well, it's not official, but it's saying they could buy it out.
What change is that going to make?
Rockstar's acquisition of FiveM. Okay, so they did buy it. Yeah. Oh wow. I don't know, but I just hope that they don't fucking start fucking around with it.
Yeah, so that's going to be another fucking delay on GTA.
I can't wait till GTA 6 comes out and see what they can do with it.
Well, they said that it should be coming out
Yeah,
soon, but they better bring it. They better bring it. I'm telling you, or it's not going to be worth it.
Well, that's what I've said from the beginning, bro. Like they're sitting on now almost 11 years that game's been out and they still haven't released it. If that game doesn't fucking bring it to the shelves and the consumer doesn't, and the consumers aren't blown away, it's gonna tank fucking Rockstar. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Well, I played it last night, and I went on a live on it, and I'm getting sick of it, man. Within 5 minutes, you're getting killed by mods.
Well, the problem is too, like me and Sean were talking about this, the other Sean Edge, is they're still using what they call peer-to-peer servers, which are very outdated servers. Like they're not upgraded to the newer ones that have like better security and all that stuff. I watched this whole video on it and they were talking about how their servers just don't have the good updated security and they're just old servers. And like all the other companies are using newer ones now, and that's what they need to do. They need to do a massive overhaul on all their shit.
Do you think they're gonna do that? Well, hold on. Do you play console or PC? I play PC, Sean.
You don't get
And
modders in the consoles. I've
no, but
never run across a modder on console.
now are they gonna do a character transfer? Are we gonna have the same characters in 6 that we have, or we gotta start
No,
from
most
fresh?
likely it is possible that they might give you like a little bit of a buyout and you might get some money to start off with in the new game because all the shit you spent on the last game. But
They're gonna take all the money?
I don't really see all that stuff transferring over. It's all gonna be from scratch. But you could always buy the new game like we did on G2A where it comes with one of the
Oh yeah,
cards, and then you
yeah,
could
we
would
could do
get you
that.
a jump start in the game.
Well, damn, because I still got like 8 million.
Sean, you
That's
got a fucking big ass YouTube channel. Why don't you have a gaming PC?
you gotta. I thought he does have a gaming PC. The online world is staying. Okay, add on, and you will fly between worlds. You reckon? You reckon? How's the
Yeah,
graphics? Was it switch on and off to the
but I
old
have a I have a feeling though if they do it that way though, nobody's gonna play in the old world anymore because everybody's bored of it. It's been the same fucking world for 10 years now, damn near 11 years.
I'm
Like,
just hoping they fix all the mod shit because I'm getting sick of going on live and getting killed within 2 minutes when I'm doing a heist.
if
It's bullshit.
if they do another map, I can almost guarantee you no, you'll be able to go to the old map if you want to get away from everybody because nobody's going to be playing in that old map. They're
Well,
all
that's what
going
I
to flock to the new
think.
one.
GTA 6 should be like a different area. Totally.
Donald, you're so hilarious.
What he said, Justin doesn't have a gaming PC. Is a gay man.
There's the link if any of you guys want to pop in real quick.
No,
I'm
but
gonna leave it in there for a minute.
I think they should take it out of that, and GTA 6 should be a total different map altogether. Total different map. But if they take all my shit, man, I got every airplane, I got a sub, oh man,
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna,
everything too, so that's
I'm gonna lose everything. So fuck it.
but I'm gonna have to buy the game anyway to update the RP server because you have to have a bot copy of the game on your downloaded on your
Oh
computer
yeah,
so it can read the license because the 5M server reads your gaming license and it knows that you
if
have a
you go
copy of
into
the game.
RP.
Right. So I have to buy
So
the
Dom,
game anyway, so. What's up, Dominic?
Just having some lunch.
Sean, when are you gonna come on my panel, man? You said you were gonna come on
Yeah.
like 3 months ago and you never did.
yeah, Sean, nobody will know that you're on here. Nobody will know.
I mean, I understand my channel's massive and it's intimidating to you, but still, like,
He don't want to be seen. He's too fuck, he's doing really good on this channel
dude,
now.
your computer can handle that. Just download the programs and put them off to the side. You can still use that same computer for gaming.
Yeah, yeah. Just go to when you do go to g2a.com.
I'll- Look, I don't even want to hear those excuses because I've seen you over on Ken's show,
Yeah.
and it's so. At some point, you got to come on the panel.
It is 4 a.m. though in England. I'll give him that. But
Well,
I
it's nice to
remember
know.
when I remember when Sean was as big as many subs as you.
Well, it's nice to know Sean's watching me while he's in bed. He's
Cuddling
thinking
up
about,
to his teddy bear. Cuddling up
thinking
to
of,
his teddy bear.
and
his
he's
teddy
thinking
bear.
about me before he goes to bed.
Mhm.
Sweet. It's cute.
Oh, fuck Dr. Quads. Get up here, Mike. Have a beer with me. Fucker.
Oh, he's being a smart ass.
Yeah.
He said I'll come on one day, but Tim isn't allowed to look at me.
What?
Don't worry, I'll put him in the green room while you're on.
Allowed to look? Motherfucker, I was on live panel with you like 4 years ago, you prick.
You just don't look them in the eye.
No, I won't look. Yeah, I
When you
might
ask them
turn the
questions,
stone.
look down.
Yeah, I might turn the stone if I look him in the eye.
Uh,
I remember that day I was on a live panel with him. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like starstruck.
Hmm.
And he had like 3K or 4K subs at the time. And I was starstruck. It was funny. Back when I had only like 20 subs. Back when I had actually videos on my
Hmm.
actually had.
so you can just look down when you talk to them. Sir, can I have some more porridge, please?
Yeah.
Can I have some more?
Can I have some more porridge, please?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Is that, I need some porridge and some water.
Some water. And by the way, can you get me some tea and some crumpets, please?
He has all 3 viewers with so many subs.
Yeah, I know. Dr. Club. What a joke.
He doesn't get a lot. What I found out funny about his show is when he was on there and he deleted it, but he was, when I was on there fucking trolling his ass on the chat, he was like, if I wanted to be as big as everybody else, I could be. I just
I
choose
could
not to
be.
be.
I remember that. I was
But
in
he
the
said, I
chat.
choose not to be. It's like, motherfucker, no.
Let's see what he's saying. Hold on.
You know, the reason why a lot of these guys that are big is one, the biggest reason is they got into this shit early. If you can get into a niche early on YouTube, you will, and you do it the right way, you're going to be one of the big channels in that particular genre of YouTube. But for anybody
Hey,
coming in after
yeah.
that, they're going to have problems trying to grow that like that. What's up, brother Ken?
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah, but he's attacked all the big ones, and right now he has like 4 watching.
Oh, he actually has somebody on the panel with him this time, Mike?
Well, he said back from the dead to help a friend. That's the title of his.
You
He's a
guys
weirdo, man.
recognize who's on his panel?
No, I don't recognize him at all.
What's the
And
name
he
of the
keeps
guy
on
on this
buffering.
panel?
He keeps on buffering, so he has good internet.
Oh, it's that great Chinese internet.
we're going to say which channel are we on?
I think he might
Dr.
have
Quads.
ended it.
Oh,
think he
okay.
might have-
Yep. I'll go and have a look.
I think he might have ended it. I don't know, but it's buffering like a.
Yeah, because he's got to use a
Hell.
VPN because he's illegally streaming in China.
Oh,
He's
he's
not
still
allowed to
going.
do that.
Okay. It's still going. I buffered it. Or 5 people watching now. Holy crap! I think it's like 3 of us from here.
Yeah.
Get unreal.
You got 5.
Yeah. What the hell is
And I think 3 of them are us.
Yeah, there's at least 3 of them are you, Mike, and Tim watching it.
Oh, he's an asshole. So
Okay, so the Lions got an interception. So McDonald's is doing a buy one, get one free on Big Macs tomorrow here in the US.
Oh, great.
yeah, baby.
Or is it just Michigan? Get you?
Yeah, he lagged out, Mike. Well, no, he came back now. Oh, he keeps on buffering. Oh, that's good. I thought
Like
my
I said.
Starlink was bad.
Like I said, because he's using a VPN, which if you're using a dedicated VPN like the one that Sean and David have, that one's hardwired into your system. But if you're using an online VPN like we're using, that drastically will cut your speed down.
It'll cut your
If
speed
you don't have
down,
good
but
speed.
he don't have 1 gig up and 1 gig down anyway, because he's in China. He wouldn't have that.
So, yeah, I was gonna say it's probably just Michigan get you. So if you're in Michigan, they're doing buy one get one freeze on Big Macs tomorrow.
Oh,
All
great.
right, send me some with dry ice. Come on.
Good news.
Mike, just make sure you're getting the free burger if you buy your wife lunch. Don't be cheap now.
Right?
You
Right.
tell her I bought you a burger. I got mine for you.
Yeah, Renee will be like, what the fuck?
Make it look like you went out of your way to get her lunch and you just happened to get a free burger, unbeknownst to you. You got a free
Right.
burger. You're like, oh man, I didn't know they had a buy one, get one. But babe, I got you lunch. Or just play stupid when you get home and be like, oh, there's an extra burger in there? I didn't know.
What's up, Gitchy? How you doing?
I can
Whoa.
cheat.
Did you hear that? Holy crap. This road is nothing but S-bends and everything down from the mountain. And this guy sounded like he was doing about 80. Fucking crazy.
It looks like Wedge is coming in.
There he is.
What's up, Wedge?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what up,
Yo,
Mike?
yo.
What up, Mike?
Like my new shades?
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
they match, man. Yeah, yeah. Are they polarized?
Are your
Okay.
glasses
I
polarized?
would-
I have no idea.
It's like, I can't see shit in these things.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Uh, dude, I wouldn't want to drive. Is Flint, Michigan as bad as they say it is, Mike? Because, man, I've heard horror stories about that city. I don't know if
I've
I'd
never
want to be
been.
delivering in there.
I've never been to Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, Al, we had to do a refugee stream because Matt just left everybody hanging so he could go play around with his damn 360.
Yep.
That,
Wait, what
which was-
happened?
So I brought up the fact, I was like, can you live stream with the 360? And Matt and them were like, I don't know if you can. So I ended up finding the directions on Google. And Matt got all excited because Jim tested it. You can actually do live interaction 3D lives with it, where we can move the camera as a viewer
Ah,
while you're walking around live streaming. And
And
so
it
Matt
works.
got all excited. Now he wants to go test it out. So is anybody keeping an eye on his channel to see when he goes live?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna share it once he does it.
Please warn Paul, I act like a dick on this channel. We all know that, Sean. We all know.
Okay.
all good, Sean.
that. Fucking hell.
Oh, I laugh every time I see Ron Lockwood's sunglasses because they remind me of the ones my dad used to wear in the 90s.
Which ones are that?
The big green ones, those are the ones that the Santa Fe workers used to give my dad all the
Oh,
time.
Yeah, I remember
Because
that.
they used to get them by like the box loads, dude. And they would give my
They,
dad
they got,
boxes of
they got
those
the
things.
John Lennon style here.
There you go.
Yeah, what
These
was
are the
other one?
Justin style because they like 3D.
Remember the Blues Brother glasses? Everybody had them back in the day. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
heard.
then you had these that everybody used to have back in the day.
I got about 3 or 4 different pairs of sunglasses.
These are polarized, man. I take these fishing with me.
Let's
It's
see
fucking
here.
beautiful. Works awesome.
Now
We
you
can-
always fish off that same spot you were at when you were live streaming that day, that wall?
No, that was the first time I went back there in like 10 years. That's where I
Yeah.
bought, that's where I caught 3 GTs about like that big. And I had to bleed them out right there because I caught 3 in a row.
Yeah.
But I haven't caught shit, but it was good to get out today, man. I need to get out more. Because if I stay home on the weekend, all I do is drink and YouTube. I can't do that anymore. I gotta
Yeah, I
fucking
got
get
it.
out.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Just
let me-
give up
Oh, yeah.
drinking.
let me turn off
No.
my green screen.
Fuck that. You give up eating.
So I got these ones here. And then I have these
Yeah.
ones. Oh, where's the thing at?
Firing
So
a fifth of beam of.
I
some
got
sort,
these
like
ones. These
label.
have
Yeah,
built-in
fuck yeah.
Bluetooth speakers in them.
Yeah,
You said they
Yeah,
got
they're-
built-in
about
speakers?
that.
Yeah,
You showed me them already. They got
and
magnetized.
these are for blue light, so you can wear them while you're on the computer. And
Do
then
they have polarized?
and then they have sunglass polarized lenses that just
Polarized, yeah.
magnetize over top of them.
Yeah, these glasses I only take fishing with me. I want to get another pair. They're sort of like a
And then,
safety.
I got these, the Duca. These are like the ones off of Amazon. They're actually really nice glass,
Yeah,
very comfortable.
Hey, Dan.
but I like these because these fit my prescription. So they're prescription and they're polarized. They cost me over $400.
Hey, they have a perfect filter on here for watching Justin stream.
And what I like is you can bend them backwards like that.
Like you can
Yeah,
bend him
pretty good.
backwards as he breaks them.
Exactly. I
Uh,
like
Dan, I don't know if I sent you a link, but there's a link in the chat if you wanna come in.
Titties. Yeah, Mike, Mike wanted to know if we're gonna get drunk tomorrow. Because, he's buying a fifth of,
I mean, he can
Black
get
Label.
drunk. I unfortunately don't have money to get any alcohol, but if he wants to come on the live stream and drink, by all means,
Black
he's
Label,
allowed to.
man.
I'll go with the John Lennon's for now.
Hey, there you go.
Mike's,
That used to be my prescription. About
Dan said he's not joining tonight. He's busy trying to set up his vlogging helmet.
who?
Okay.
Who?
alright, Dan.
What are you wearing a helmet for? Is it a bike riding thing or?
Oh, that would be cool. Nah, instead of putting it on his thing on his handlebars, he can put it on his fucking helmet. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think these are scratched. Motherfucker.
Hey, you might as well come in tomorrow, Mike. I mean, you, been so busy lately, you haven't really been able to come hang out much.
Yeah, man.
Huh.
Definitely come in. We'll get drunk tomorrow, Mike.
I would totally drink
Look at
with
your
you guys.
shirt,
I just
CC.
don't have
Your
15,
shirt,
10,
CC, when you're
$15 to go get any liquor.
Kind of cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, my team had a good win.
Yep, I really enjoyed that.
I was happy.
I was sitting there barracking for your mob last night.
I was loving it.
Finally get to go grocery shopping tomorrow. After
Good.
waiting 6 weeks.
Did they finally send it to you?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
good.
good.
tomorrow.
Bricks.
No, not my unemployment. I got denied for that.
They're fucking.
What happened? You lost your job?
Yeah, but they were fighting with me, so I appealed it, so I'm waiting on the appeal to see what happens, so.
Oh, really? I didn't think it was attached to your fucking helmet. I thought you always had it on. All right.
So how come you
I was
lost your
wrong.
job? They downsized or what?
No, weren't taking care, they were giving me shitty trucks to drive that kept breaking down. Oh, thanks, Mike.
Well done,
Well,
Michael.
I'm not gonna get that till next month, Mike.
Yeah,
That ain't gonna help me.
get a PayPal.
It'll be
Yeah,
good.
fuck around.
If you would have told me that beforehand, I'd have just gave you my PayPal link.
Mm.
That's what you need to do is fucking put your
It
PayPal
it
in
is
your
in there,
description.
Nightbot drops it in there every once in a while.
Does it?
Yeah.
That was good. Thanks, Mike.
But thank you anyway, Mike. I appreciate that.
Very good.
Where's
That's one
YouTube?
less dick he has to suck now.
Oh, fuck
Yep.
off.
Oh, there it is. We can drink tonight, but you got to get up early in the morning, Mike.
Yeah, he has to take those packages back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But he don't have a certain time to get them back by, so he can always
It's
Drop
just
in.
at Justin Stickley in
just,
PayPal, Mike, if you really want to, but you don't have to if you don't want.
but if he does, man, that means that you're drinking with us tomorrow night.
Well,
Right.
let me go to my
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen Justin
channel.
drink.
I have.
I think
It
I
was
have it in
on
my
mine.
channel.
Was it on your channel or my channel? Your channel. Justin's channel. We did a
Okay, here.
drink off. And Sarah took over the last 15 minutes of it and took the cam or the phone
Oh,
into
God
the
damn it.
bedroom and he was passed out.
Yeah, she flipped the camera around and I was fucking passed out on the bed.
What were you drinking?
Rum.
Oh yeah.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah. No. It was Crown Royal, I think, wasn't it?
Mm. That's what
Crown
I
Royal.
remember.
Captain Morgan.
Yes.
Oh, it was Captain Morgan. I was drinking the other live drink. Okay, I remember. Yeah. I was just drinking beer, but I drank about 28 beers that night. I guzzled about 3. I mean, that's unlike me. I got another fishing spot to go to next weekend. We're gonna try that. I met a couple people today. They actually got a boat. So they asked me if I wanted to go out on the boat with them.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
It's always fun going out on a boat ride.
Oh, I love boats, man. Yeah. I like going out in the ocean, though. Somebody's calling?
It's Matt. Hold on.
He's going live. We can always he's like, you dick, you went live when I told you I was gonna go fucking live, you dick. We can always share his screen and do that when he goes live. Justin, you gotta say thank you, Mike. He just sent you another 20 in cash out. Yeah. All right. What's everybody doing tonight? Are you drinking, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
What are you drinking? Oh, fuck off. Really?
Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I got another one right
That's
there.
my drop, you prick. Well, Miller Genuine Draft, but still the same company.
Yeah, same
American owned, baby. American owned, baby.
company.
Where's this?
This is in Rhode Island.
Mm.
Wait a minute. That ain't the
Arrow?
is that the old logging?
Crooks
Bridge?
Point Bridge, yeah.
The old logging bridge. Yeah. I've been right around there.
I got all the buildings in the city right inside that gap right there. See, I
Mm.
tried this one. Now this one came out all right, except there's too much sun here.
Yeah,
couldn't
the
get
sun's blown out.
Yeah, I
Well,
couldn't get
you
it.
see,
I don't
you
want
see
it.
where them 3 stacks are?
Yeah.
One of my girlfriends used to live right around there, probably like 2 blocks back.
Well, look at these two shots. These came out really nice. Look at the sky.
Yeah, that's nice. I like the orange in it.
Yeah. The Mavic 3 has a real way of
Oh, look at
making
that.
the sun look.
You see the building had to reflect on it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
The
What's up,
Mavic
Al?
3 just has a way of making the sun look really nice.
Mm.
Thanks, Al. Yeah, Mike Miller High Life, brother. It's good stuff.
Yeah, anything fucking Miller.
And then and the price is right, man. I can get 2 of them for like $6 and change.
Shit, that ain't bad. If I got
Yeah.
a 6-pack of Miller Genuine Draft over here, which I do sometimes, 6-pack is $26. It's fucking
For a
crazy.
6-pack.
It's
Now, what
import
is
over
your
here.
$26 compared to American dollar?
Say
20-ish?
about
18 to
no,
20 probably.
about 18, yeah.
For a 6-pack? Because you can get a 6-pack out here for like,
You gotta
yeah, they're not.
remember everything from America to Australia, it's import over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're buying American beer out there? Oh, because you're drinking Miller Genuine. Okay, so you're paying a bunch of import tax there. Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. But beautiful drop. I loved it. And I
I have
remember
$79.
the day before I left America, we were in North Carolina and my buddy let me drive one of his motorcycles. So we did a ride. And when I came back down to his house, he said, I'll be right back out. And he gave me a MGD.
Sorry. Thanks, Mike. I
Silver
appreciate
lighter
that.
With MGD on it. And on the back it said, always remember the good times. And I still
Yeah.
got it.
You know what's crazy? When I was in high school and I was in junior high when I started smoking weed, but I really started to buy it when I was in high school and I was making some money. And at
Mhm.
first it was all commercial. It was garbage. It was the stuff with the stick and the seeds in it. And then they came out with hydro. When you were getting hydro, it was $20 a gram. Now I can go to the dispensary and I can get a half an ounce ground up for $25.
All right, give me a sec, guys. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. I did get that. Sorry, Matt called me right when you sent that. Jim's droning. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're awesome.
good on you, bro.
And Matt, for some reason, the camera doesn't want to connect to doing live off of his phone data. So I think he might be doing something wrong. So I told him, I said, what I would probably do is go back to the house, maybe look up some YouTube videos and see if you, maybe
Why
are
wouldn't the
missing a step
hotspot
or
work?
something.
Why
Hey,
won't the
Dominic,
hotspot
wasn't someone
work?
asking last night during your stream if they see in Jim's droning?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was in on Matt's panel tonight.
It was on
Yeah,
Matt's
but
as well.
didn't- What I'm saying is he using the hotspot from his phone to the
Well,
camera?
well, the
Or-
thing is the way the camera connects to the phone through Wi-Fi like your DJI
Yeah.
drone does. So technically it shouldn't need the hotspot. It should run off his phone data, but for
Just
some
come right-
reason,
Hmm.
when he gets through all the steps to go live, it says there's no internet connection, but he has phone data. So I don't understand
Mm.
how that's working unless, but I know that phones with the new Bluetooths and the new, I don't know if you can connect hotspot to his camera, why it's connected through his regular Wi-Fi.
The newer
Yes.
phones can. The newer phones can.
They- It's gotta be something
still
he's
got the,
missing.
He's
It's
still
some-
got the S20.
Well, the thing is he's missing something because there's no reason why that shouldn't work to go live outside your house. That's what it's for. So there's gotta be some stupid step he's missing, some little step that he just doesn't realize that he's.
Wait a minute, he's going through the RTMP, right? Wouldn't it be a selection in the RTMP?
No, he's
Oh,
not
he's
going
just
through that. So it
straight
gives you the
to the-
selection of Facebook, YouTube, some other weird ass app I've never heard of, and then it gives you the RTMP to do. He's just going right through the YouTube, clicking on the YouTube and going right to it.
Through,
It's not a
Snoop
matter
Dogg.
of connecting to YouTube or connecting to the camera. It's just some reason it's not wanting to pull off of his phone data to live stream.
Well, that's
I
kind of
hope you're having a good vacation, Jim. Yeah, we were on Dominic's stream yesterday and someone asked
Yeah.
if they had seen you around. So I just saw your name. That's what reminded me of it. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. And Tim, are you smoking a fucking Virginia Slim over there? What the hell is that?
No, it's a cigarette. I got
That's not a
tobacco.
cigarette. That's a
Virginia-
cigarette's illegitimate child. What are you talking about?
Instead of
I'm
Virginia
trying to
Slim.
quit, bro. I'm fucking give me some puns over here.
He said a Virginia Slims are skinny as fuck, dude. You get like 15
Yeah, they
of
are.
them
Well,
in a box
They
this
are.
big.
And they're like this
that's
wide.
why.
Yeah.
That's why he's saying, yeah.
The fuckers are like that long and they're like
Hey,
super
Andrew.
fucking skinny.
My mother, before she died, she was drinking Virginia. She was smoking Virginia Slims. I used to call them Virginia Slimes.
Mm,
She used to always hate me.
All
for
right, I'm gonna
saying
put the
that,
link
no.
back in the chat for just a minute.
I just did. Oh, that one. I got it.
Okay.
I'll take it out of the chat. Anybody else wants to come in? You got 5 seconds. I'm removing it.
what's up, Andrew?
What's up, Justin? Paul?
Going on.
So what do you do?
What up,
Put the link
Andrew?
in the chat for a little while, then remove it?
For certain people, because I don't have everybody
remember.
on Facebook, Mark.
Now, I know that a few people have had people who've come on and got the swinging dicks, like Alexis got it. But I'm curious because I turned on you have to authenticate before you can join. So I haven't had any of them issues yet. Well,
Right.
maybe
Well, with
that's part of the
the
issue.
good thing about StreamYard, right, is you can see the person at the bottom. So one of your requirements must be is you tell them you have to turn your camera on before I let you in. Like, even though it may look like the person, you
Yeah.
know, because people will steal profile pictures and shit. And that's what Dennis
Mm.
Lovelady happened with him on Rodney's show. Somebody went and got his picture, made a fake account, put the picture
But
on there.
Dominic,
and-
yeah, Dominic was there. We had that happen on
Yeah.
Uncle Bill's stream. Remember that?
Yeah, it went off.
Well,
I think
had
Andrew was there too.
I had it
Andrew,
happen
you
on
were
my
there that
stream
night.
too.
I've seen at
Um,
least 6 people copy somebody else's profile picture and make it look like them, and try to come on panel
Later,
and then
Jim.
show their private parts.
I had a guy come on my
Yeah.
panel and he sat down. He started talking for a second, then he turned around. He turned his camera around to some porn on the TV and I just literally booted him and we completely ignored him. We just kept talking like he was never there.
Yep.
Just didn't give him the
Remember
time of day.
And then you blocked them.
Yeah, cause you don't give, if you don't give him a reaction, like I literally didn't say anything. I just booted him and we just kept talking like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Right,
I didn't give him any reaction to it, nothing. I was like, oh, cool,
that
porn, boom.
that was the best
Later.
thing we could have done. I mean, just leave him be.
We
the
could have
one-
gone to say, Tim, how's the football going?
The what?
Football,
What do you mean football?
soccer,
That would
football.
be, no, that would be Dominic and it's the AFL.
Oh, you mean footy? Yeah, my team's winning, so it's good. We're
Yep.
still in first.
Happy with that?
Mike,
Better than the Cats winning. But we're 1-1 with the Cats, so. It
Mhm.
depends.
but
what
you
they
should
do.
have, the best one though was Paul Murray's show, dude. This dude comes
Yeah.
on the panel, sits down, he's sitting at the camera and
Oh.
Paul's like, hey, dude gets up, turns around, bends over and his balls are literally hanging to his knees. I'm not even
Mm.
kidding. Fucking dangling down to his knees.
Oh my God.
And he's just sitting there bouncing up and down. And this dude was not good looking from the rear neither.
Nope.
This wasn't
That
some
was sick.
25-year-old chiseled dude. This was like a 40-year-old overweight dude with
was.
just saggy balls.
Yeah, it was, yeah,
At least
That
the
was
guy
sick.
that came on
So he has to
Rodney's
be
show.
25 and chiseled for you to be attracted to his ball sack hanging to his
No,
legs.
I'm
there?
just saying I'd rather look at
Gotcha.
that than what I saw.
Well,
Yeah.
at least I was watching Paul stream that day on my phone instead of on my 27-inch monitor.
What would Tim
literally-
have done if he was watching on his 27-inch?
I would have fucking threw up.
But there was the guy that came on Rodney's show, and Curtis Dart still has the video from Rodney's show. That's how I
Yeah.
saw it. And he showed me the clip, and that guy didn't even try to hide his face, bro. He was stark ass naked, dude. Just jumped in front of the camera and was like, fucking dick
That
was
guy-
flopping up and down like that.
That guy is definitely a porn star or something.
Didn't even give a shit, dude.
What are the odds on these two instances? It's the same guy.
Well,
No.
no. They all showed their face. Every one of the guys that have done
Right.
it on these shows have showed their faces. And this is a stupid thing, right? Is like, if you were to go on a live stream and not realize, like, say your kid Benjamin was there, right? And somebody came on and did that, and all of a sudden Benjamin walked in front of the camera, that person right there could get hunted down by law enforcement and now
Right.
get in trouble for exposing themselves to a child.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like
No,
that's stupid. I mean, if you're gonna show your face and then you're gonna jump in front of a camera, what if a kid happens to walk in front of the camera and see that?
You know what's funny though? Ben would probably look at that and say, "Whoa, that's sus." That's what he would say to walk away.
But
Well,
I'm
just
sorry.
think it's the same. It's the same as Audrey or Kelsey walking in front of the camera.
But if your kid or
Walking.
my kid walked in front of somebody like that on a live stream, dude, I'm sorry. I'm calling I'd call the cops and fucking report them, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck that bullshit. Like you're not gonna come on a live stream and do that shit in front of a kid.
Yeah.
yeah. It could have been a loop, like Mike said. It could
I'll
have been
turn
a
it
loop.
over to the sheriff here in Florida, bro. He'll have a fucking field day with that person.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Dude, he actually hunted a child molester all the way to Australia, and Australian authorities fucking sent him back to our sheriff here in my county.
Yep.
And he brags about it all the time. He goes, dude, I'll follow you till the ends of the earth. He goes, I don't give a shit where you go.
It's called
Even if he-
expedition. It's called
Even if he doesn't have
expedition law.
jurisdiction?
Yeah, it's called extradition, like Tim said.
Yep.
All he has to do is contact the Australian authorities and say, we have charges on him for
So-
child molestation. The Australian authorities go right to his house, arrest him.
Yeah,
send his
certain
ass back.
charges.
like-
If there's certain charges, a lot of countries have an agreement that they will extradite on certain charges.
What?
So
Yep.
That's like when I
Dominic,
came
would a
over here.
sheriff from
When I came over-
Australia come over to the US, grab their guy, and bring him all the way back to Australia?
No, what they would do is fly over here. The authorities here would arrest them. They would take them to the airport with those authorities. They from the other country. They would get on the
And
plane
hand
with
them
the,
off.
and then they would fly back with that prisoner.
Well,
in
that's
their
like when
custody.
I came over here. When I came over here, the first thing I had to do is, well, this is when I got my passport in America too. I had to do it. You get a criminal check, a federal check. But over here, when you step foot in the country, you got to do a federal, criminal, Interpol, everything. So if you have anything against you, you're extradited right back.
Well, and that's the thing too, is like Mexico.
That's
you
why
can't
Tim went over there before they finished the DNA test.
The only time you can hide in Mexico anymore is if you are being, brought up on the death penalty because that's the only thing Mexico won't extradite for. Because they don't believe in the death penalty. As
If you're
corrupt
underground,
as a corrupt and stupid as that government is, that's the one thing that they have a stand on. No death
They don't
penalty.
care about the death penalty because they'll just kill you in the street.
hey JD,
But if you are wanted in Mexico and you're not facing the death penalty, the Mexico will send your ass back. So running to Mexico is not an option
Yep.
anymore, really. Especially as a, especially if you're a white person, bro, you stick out like a
Oh.
sore thumb in Mexico, right?
Why
Like,
should it be so hard to
Yeah.
run to Mexico when it's so easy to run to the US? Makes no
well,
sense.
some from Mexico are flying out of Mexico into Canada and then crossing south.
yeah, Mike, ain't nothing wrong with being proud of that, right?
Yeah, hey, be proud of that, bro, because there's a lot of people our age that are still in jail.
Hey, I was lucky. I got arrested for on a domestic violence charge when I lived in Vegas years ago when I was like 18 because I got in a fight with my stepbrother. Well, I went to court for it and they told me, oh, you have to come back in 6 months. Well, fuck, dude, I was living in Kansas. I was like, I ain't got the money to fly back, so I never went back. They put a
Mhm.
bench warrant out for my arrest, but I've called recently in the past like 7 years and asked them, do I have a bench warrant out still? And they can't find no record of me even being arrested.
It's
So
called a-
somehow
well, it's
my
called a
shit's
statute of limitations too.
not on
Statute of
warrants.
limitations.
There is no statute of limitation on warrants, even misdemeanor warrants.
State
Really?
warrants, but
But-
not
For some reason,
Federal
I
warrants.
fell through the cracks and they can't find any record of me ever being arrested.
it
And it's
could
never
be they
come up on
switch-
any background check, nothing. I've had federal background checks
it
done.
could be they switched systems or something and yours fell through.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. Or it got lost in some paper file cabinet somewhere
Well-
in some data, hard copy database
Well,
warehouse
put it
somewhere or
this way.
something.
I had
Tim.
a DWI. I had a DWI back home, and I was still able to get my passport. I was like, "Whoa!" And they're like, "No, it's a misdemeanor." I came over here. I had 2 more DWIs. My dumb fault. But it's not federal over here. It's not criminal. It's not nothing. It's a misdemeanor, just like back home. That was like 8 years ago.
Gig spawn us.
There you go, Justin. Sean's giving
There's
you,
no
Sean's
warrant,
giving you
Justin.
an invite, bro.
I think Gig Spawn is inviting you, Justin.
They'll get me for trying to sneak my guns into the UK. Be like fucking what's his name on No Love from Paris. Remember oh what the hell was his name?
Hey,
Fuck, I can't remember the actor's name.
I changed the topic here, but Eminem recently came out with a song with some guy. I don't know who the guy was.
Yeah, Easy Mill, he signed him.
Yeah,
he's,
but did
Puerto
you
Rican.
hear the Melly Mel's diss track at
Oh
Eminem?
god, that was horrible.
Oh my
bro.
god.
That was trash.
Who
bro.
would
That
they
was
write?
straight
I don't
trash.
get it. I don't get it. Why would he release that? He
Because,
had to have listened to it before he released it.
there
And he
was
still thought it was a good
Paul-
idea.
So where it all started was Easy Mill, Melly Mel said that Eminem is only where he's at because he's white. The
he's
same
white.
bullshit that Lord Jamar tried
He's
to
only
pull.
top 5 because he's white. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I hate when I hear rappers say record sales don't matter. Bullshit, because that tells you what your popularity is. That man has sold more records than any rapper ever by
Who?
far. Eminem, he sold over 240 million records worldwide.
Mr.
He is one of the top 5 selling artists of all time. One of the
Mhm.
only artists, one of the very few artists that actually have 2 diamond records.
Well, are you
And-
saying that he stole songs? Who are you
No,
saying?
no. Lord Jamar and Melly Mel said that he was only
Top
famous
5.
because he's white. Well, why weren't any other
Mm.
white rappers as famous as him? Because they didn't have the skill level
Mm.
he had. You know what I'm
But
saying?
even beyond
Yeah.
that, whether you agree with him being top 5, whatever position you agree with him being in, I just can't believe that Melly Mel made that track, listened to it, and still said,
Paul?
"I'm going to release it."
Paul, here's maybe he was high when he wrote the song and he performed the song when he was
Oh,
on the
no.
track.
Have you heard the song, Andrew?
No,
No, it's horrible.
I'm
It's only like
telling
a
you,
minute long.
Yeah, it's I'm
I
in
think it's like a
disbelief.
minute 30 or something like that. It's not even a full song.
Uh,
He said it. He said in the
That's
song
right,
that
John.
it's something like a cockroach coming out of a backpack, and then he went to bed without supper.
Yeah, like
Damn.
see the thing is like Eminem's rhymes are super complex. Like they can be really complex because he'll use double and triple entendres all the time in his music.
JD.
Where
is-
one sentence in the song will mean 2 to 3
mean
different things at
Or
once.
more. Yeah,
Right, and which is a hard thing to do. That's a very hard thing to do.
his
But
wordplay is incredible.
he recently signed that kid Easy Mill, who is a very good rapper. I actually listen to some of his music. He's actually a Filipino rapper who moved to Miami when he was a kid. And he's straight producing. He knows how to mix music. Like he's really good. Like Dr. Dre was really impressed by this kid. And for Dr. Dre to come around and say, dude, yeah, I really like you, dude, that's saying something right there. That man's got 40 plus years experience in the music industry. Damn near 50 years.
Hey, Tim, did you see Mr. JRC in the chat
I've been
about you
watching
and the lawnmower?
it. Yeah, I've been watching it.
Oh my God, JDS. But I mean, his skill level, even today at his age, man, that dude is pushing his what? How old is Eminem now? Like 52, 53?
Yeah,
Bro,
he's
and
up
he's
my
there.
age.
still destroying
No, he isn't.
people. Yes, he is.
Hey,
He's in his
Siri.
50s.
How old is Eminem?
He's not in his 50s.
Eminem is 50 years old.
He's
Okay,
50.
he's 50. I knew he was
That's 5
50.
years younger than me.
Yeah,
But
he's not my
he-
age. He's 50.
Yeah, but you've
yeah.
heard his recent shit that I played for you that one night, the diss track against Machine Gun Kelly, bro. He
Yeah.
destroyed that dude.
Yeah, you did.
Kill shot.
I-
That was good.
No, the
Actually-
first diss song before the original track that started all of it was Not Alike.
Yeah, not
Not
alike was
Alike
killer.
was, oh my God.
Oh my
dude.
God, man, that was sick. Yeah,
Do you want to know what Eminem's real name is?
Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Mathers.
Everybody knows that.
Yep.
Yep.
Because in Marshall Mathers LP, one of the biggest records of all time.
Mm.
Is his mother still alive? His mother still
But again,
alive?
it's not even about Eminem and his talent here. I am baffled why. And it might be the steroids that Melly
I
Mel's
think
been
so.
on, got his brain fried because Andrew, I'm telling you, at some point get on there and look up Melly Mel song. It's like a minute long, and you're not gonna believe that someone actually
Well-
he wrote that to diss Eminem and released it. I can't believe
First-
he do it. Still
Well, he
did
needs
it.
to first listen to Eminem and Easy Mills because that's where he disses Melly Mel after. And then Melly Mel came out with that song after that song came out. So you got to listen to the Easy Mill. What is it? What's the name of that song? Hold on. Actually,
You know
we
what,
could do
Mike?
we
NF is really good. I wouldn't say he's better than Eminem. NF is really good, but I don't think he can play words like Eminem does.
okay. So
Al shared the link in the chat.
So we can do a live reaction. We'll just pause the music, but we'll listen to M's verse with the Easy Mill song. We'll skip Easy Mill because it didn't really have nothing to do with it.
So
and then we'll
Eminem
listen-
has 3 kids? Eminem has 3 kids?
What are you talking about? Mike already sent you $20. That's more money than you'll ever make from this fucking video anyway. Let it ride.
And then we'll listen to Melly Mel's diss track.
Fucking hell, that's funny.
That's possible, Gigsvana.
What's that?
Okay.
Gigsvana said Eminem's internal organs are 80.
His
All right.
mom has a walk-up spaghetti joint in
All right.
Detroit.
Yes, and it is super famous. Dude, that
Yeah.
place is fucking busy. It's called Mom's Spaghetti from the song where he said throwing up
Oh
Mom's
yeah,
Spaghetti.
his restaurant. Yep.
Oh, goddamn. Good on him.
All right, so we'll play this. This is the start of Eminem's verse here.
Yeah.
And when he's talking about there
Yeah.
is what Melly Mel, Lord Jamar said about him being white.
And he's not just responding to them either. He's responding to all the comments that have gone on about him since he released Not Alike and his last album.
and
So he's
every
responding to it all here.
right, and everybody that he's ever been on a record with people will tell you, dude, they get super nervous when they do a collab with him because he just comes with the fucking bars.
His
And
song with Lil
even-
Wayne. Lil Wayne begged him not to show him up.
And Little Wayne still to this day will tell you, he'll say when he was talking to I can't remember the rapper's name, but he said, he goes, I know what it's like to be on a record with that boy, and he is just something else. But we'll continue. England, Germany, France, and Dubai's in this bitch, but my music they do buy. So right there is a double entendre.
And on top of that, the
Yeah.
paragraph before was a shot at the game.
Look,
He was
Right.
responding to the game because the game
Right.
said that you don't hear Eminem being played in the clubs and all that.
Right. And that was a response to him saying the only reason your shit's played in the club is because you're still playing in them. Because I'm just too big for that. I don't play in clubs anymore. That
'Cause
was
the
shit.
He
I
plays
did.
in arenas.
because the next line, 2 psychiatrists could not unscrew my head off. Meaning he could be crazy. Some think he's crazy.
All right, so here we go right here. Right there, and I know it eats at your heart like an artichoke because you know
Yeah.
that's how you likely are to choke.
Yeah.
And we all know that an artichoke, that's called the heart in the artichoke.
Yep.
So there's another double entendre right there. That Gen Z reference.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
And now we'll go to the Easy Mill response or the Melly Mill response. It was straight trash, dude.
now you
What are
gotta
you
play Mellow
cooking?
Mel's.
What are you cooking there, Tim?
Hi, buddy. Andrew said hi.
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 All right, let me get through these ads real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him what you did today.
They're
And it sounds so dated too, right? You sound like Eminem has evolved over the years and has kept up with the newer versions of rap and
Mm.
cadences and all that and flows. Dude, Melly Mel, he still sounds like he's
This is
fucking
like
in
way
the-
back in Rapper's Delight time.
Yeah, like 80s, late 80s, early 90s rap is what
Uh,
it sounds like. It sounds super dated.
speaking of
Oh.
90s, anyone know what if they found anything at Tupac's colleague's home in near Vegas?
No.
I have no idea. Oh, this is so trash.
Hmm.
No apologies, this ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend, the first Hall of Famer. Making diss tracks, I know you with that. Now everybody get ready for the kickback. Why you hurt, why you mad, now you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. In a packed class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper, cause you gotta suffer the backlash. The top 5 is cap. You pissed on the floor, in the elevator of rap. Why you ducking on the game when you shit on my name? Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you a pound, but I break your hand. I got a lawyer so white, he will take your land. Yo, check your man, come and look at your friend. Cause I think that Eminem is popping pills again. We call him Pill Clinton, either Pill Gates. What pill did homie take to make him hate the great? Think you are, but you ain't, still you made a mistake. Hit a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'ma give your fans one
Wow,
more
what a
chance.
bar.
And so right
Mm.
there,
Wow.
how you can tell that's a dated rapping is old school rappers used to count and do the fucking ABCs in their music all the time. They'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that was so common back in the day for rappers to do that. And it's just trash bars. There's nothing to break down there. What is he saying? Eminem's on pills again? How many people have said that? That's nothing. That's not something. There's nothing he's saying that Eminem hasn't said about himself a million times.
And that's the crazy part too, because he's been sober for so long now.
But
Go online and
JBS, oh my
read
God.
romance. After that, say your last goodbye. Cut before I put Matthew's lights out. I'm turning up his fucking Wi-Fi. Another little kid. Don't hate the greats.
I'm turning off his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done listening to this trash. But that's pretty much the whole song. It was trash. His cadence sounds like shit. His flow sounds like shit. The man hasn't even sold. Dude, he couldn't hold a candle to record sales or even achievements to that man.
Who is it? Who
Trash.
was that?
Melly
Melly
Mel.
Mel.
Never heard of him.
He was old school rapper from the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, he was one of the originators. Don't get me wrong. Like he helped create what there is now, but I just can't listen. I understand he's pissed at what Eminem said. Okay, fine. But he shouldn't have said what he said. But regardless of that, if you're gonna make a diss track at somebody, I know that you listen to it before you release it. How do you listen to that and say, yep, this is good enough, let it roll?
JDS, oh my God, he can count.
Yeah.
See, back
Like
in the
here's
day,
the thing,
I
the
like-
one that Machine Gun Kelly did. When you listen to that song, the beat is nice. He's got a good flow in there, but his lyrics are real weak in there. Okay, it's not really a good diss track because he spent the majority of the time complimenting Eminem during his diss track. Okay, but in Kill Shot, you listen to that. That is such a simple beat, and he just killed him in that track. I don't even know why.
and
he
it-
released
Is
that.
Part of what makes a good track is the lyrics and how smooth it is and how it sounds.
Bronx
Yeah.
Icon 1977. Yeah, it's just that disc sounded so fucking just dated. There was no killer bars in that song that really. I mean, Eminem doesn't even.
Yeah, when
need
I
to
heard that
respond
song,
to
I was
that.
looking around for Pookie.
Like Eminem, dude, he doesn't even need to respond to that because it was so trash. No, granted, I'm sure M's gonna say something because he just won't leave shit. Once he
I know, Melly Mel, wasn't that the outro to New Jack City?
once he locks onto you, bro, you're gonna get it for the rest of your life as long as that man's breathing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to like the group Boogie Down Productions because they used to diss the government, and they
Ooh,
were very controversial.
are they still together?
No, that's
No, but I think one of the artists, the lead singer, came back on. I think it was on a TV show.
you see what JDS put. He weak, all right. Everybody now. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5.
And look at even JDS, that was better than Melly Mel's. Good job.
Yeah, JDS is 16th century county and Sesame Street with the count. LOL. Dude, everybody that's tried to go at that man has got completely destroyed. I mean, and that's the thing is they want to keep bringing race into it. It has nothing to do with race. It's straight skill. And the ones that understand, like Fat Joe, he'll tell you, don't fuck with that boy. Like, don't mess with him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's on a whole different level. Like when they were having that interview with, I can't remember her name, the one rapper that they were doing an interview with, but she was like, "Oh, I'll go at Eminem," joking around, and Method Man was at the interview, and he was like, "No, no, no, no." He goes, "You don't want that." He goes, "That boy is dangerous." He goes, "Stay away from him."
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and really, when you talk about diss tracks, it's not a very popular thing because it's usually one person wins anyway. Think about it in the history of rap that you've heard for diss tracks. What were the good ones that you can think of? What they had, Who Shot Ya by Biggie,
oh, and like, yeah,
and then,
Tupac and Biggie
then,
had a whole back and forth with that. The NWA,
and Hit 'Em Up by Tupac. So those were
then-
like probably
yeah,
some of these.
Tupac.
and then you had the back and forth with NWA and Death Row Records. That was another good little back and forth between Dre and Snoop and all them.
Yeah, but before that, all you really heard for diss tracks was probably NWA with "Fuck the Police." That was probably the
Yeah, but that wasn't really a diss track to another artist, so that was a diss track to the cops
Well,
themselves.
don't forget Two Live Crew,
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
But
I'm just saying it
Production.
wasn't a popular thing to do diss tracks. They would take pop shots at each other, but didn't really make diss tracks just aimed at one person like they do.
No,
now,
they
you
just
know?
did battles back then. They
And
just
there's
did battles. Yep.
There's some good newer rappers out there that I like. But as far as, and you got to put him in the old school category. That dude's been rapping since the early to mid 90s. He
Yeah.
just wasn't famous, but he was rapping back then.
Wu-Tang,
about
was good, yeah, the
wasn't-
90s was good. But see, here's the thing.
MGK and
W
Wu-Tang.
Drones. W Drone says the MGK disc was pretty decent for MGK anyway. And you know what? Listen, if you go back and really tear apart that video and that song, the beat was good. I'll give him that. It had a good beat, but if you listen to lyrics, they were weak. He spent the majority of that actually complimenting Eminem and just said the same thing. When he tried to diss him, it was the same topic like 80 different times. Go back and re-listen to it and just listen to what he's saying, and you might see it.
Well,
The beat was good, but his diss was not good at all.
Well, and see, there's one good thing that Eminem always had over other rappers was Eminem is always good at taking the ability of everything. He'll think of everything you're going to say about him and he'll say it about himself in the song and say, if I'm like when he did the Mariah disc, he said, if I'm going to make fun of you, I'm going to make fun of me too. If I'm embarrassing you, I'm going to embarrass me too. And he even admitted to early nutting on her chest. He goes,
Oh,
he
you're talking
goes,
about the
"When-
Mariah Carey song,
yeah,
right?
he
Yeah.
say he even said, he goes, you remember when or he said something about he actually
He nutted
like
early.
he
Yeah.
prematurely ejaculated all over her chest. Like he admitted to it. But
How you
because of that,
doing?
but that's the thing is
How
he
you
takes
doing?
he takes any fire or bullets that you're gonna have to throw at him and he takes it from you and then disses you on top of that, and then you have nothing to come back at him with because he's already said it all. Because he doesn't mind embarrassing himself just to diss you. And then what do you have to come back at him with? You don't. And that was the whole premise of 8 Mile. That's how he won the battles in the 8 Mile movie was because he took what they were going to say about him, said it about himself, and then did his diss on top of it. And they had nothing to fire back on him with because he had already said it.
Yeah.
It's a good strategy. What's up, Corey? Oh, the Mariah diss was, yeah, that was
Alright.
hilarious. Have you ever heard the Mariah diss, Matt or Tim?
Yep.
Yeah, the Mariah diss was fucking amazing. And then she tried to come back with that stupid ass diss back at him.
Oh
Why
my
you
God.
are so obsessed with me?
He goes, I still got pictures and everything of us together. If you want to keep
Yeah.
on talking, I'll put them out.
Hey, I'll
into
tell you the
world."
worst diss track
Yeah.
I ever heard was Nick Cannon trying to diss Eminem,
Oh god,
but
that was
Melly Mel
trash
beat
too.
it. Melly Mel took the #1 spot.
If I had to go with all the people that recently dissed him, I would say Machine Gun Kelly did the best. Then it would be Nick Cannon and then Melly Mel. But Nick Cannon's was trash too. I mean, even after he got all the guys
The
from
games was
Well,
garbage. The
oh yeah,
game. What about
game.
that? Was garbage.
Oh, that's hard to place between. I
I
guess
like
I would.
McDonald. I like McDonald because he don't diss anybody. He just goes for the government and
Oh,
he
Tom
keeps it real.
McDonald. Yeah, he's more
Yeah.
political.
Yep, that's why I like him.
Yeah, Tom McDonald's really good too.
Hell yeah.
I actually think he's better than what's his name that's always with him, Adam Calhoun.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
hear what
but
Andrew's trying to say. Andrew's trying to chime in with something here.
But didn't you guys hear that recently? Nick Cannon, he's had like, was it 12 kids with 5 different women?
Oh,
That
cool.
don't surprise me.
He sowed his oats.
Yeah, he's gonna be paying out the ass in child support the rest of his life too.
Like I did for 18 years.
Yeah, but
how
it's a
fun-
whole different thing when
Mm.
you're a multi-millionaire and you're famous, bro. Because
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
go by a percentage, right? So, like, one of the girls could say, "Well, he lives a lifestyle of a multi-millionaire," so that he's not gonna say, "Well, you got to pay $100,000 a month in child support," something stupid,
God damn.
ridiculous. Like, there's been when you're famous, there's been some crazy ass child support cases where literally
yeah.
guys had to
Oh,
pay
I-
like
yeah.
20 to 100,000 a month in child support.
Yeah.
It's like that's fucking ridiculous.
Like I was saying with
Uh,
Tom McDonald, I like Tom McDonald because he won't get signed by a company.
Nope, it's
He's
just him and
fully
his girlfriend.
independent.
It's
He's
just him and his
fully
girlfriend.
independent. Huh? Yeah.
Just him and
Yeah.
his girlfriend, yeah.
Well,
And
now
it's
his
so
mother,
weird
his
too, because
dad,
when a
his
female
brother-
when a female sleeps with like 10 different men, she's like considered a whore. And when Justin do it, he's gay. You know, I mean, I just don't get it.
Oh, fuck off.
Right. Well, like you said about that, you know, a guy does that, he's a stud. But if a girl does that, she's a whore. No, I don't think so.
That goes both ways.
Well, part of it's perception.
I just call if a girl had that many kids and that many roots or whatever, she's experienced. She's
She
not a
can be.
whore, she's experienced. She'll give you the best time of your life.
Oh, the Corey's getting it looks like Corey's getting his house fixed in 3 days. I guess I got flooded.
Yeah.
Or is it? Oh, the insurance guy's coming.
I was going
3
to ask
days.
Corey about
Oh,
getting
hopefully.
that new Indiana Jones movie put on his server.
Oh, he might not be able to though, because his house.
Hey, has
got
anyone
flooded,
seen
so-
Oppenheimer yet?
Nope.
No,
I
haven't seen
started
Oppenheimer.
watching it. I got like 20 minutes into it and I got bored. It just wasn't grabbing me.
What about The Sounds of Silence? I was going to watch that tonight.
Oh,
So
was gonna watch that
silence. Have you
Liam and
heard?
the Sound of Freedom.
The Sound of Freedom, sorry. Yeah, I want to see that tonight. I want to watch it.
Is that on YouTube? Like you pay?
No,
watch?
no, I don't think so.
Or where is it? Hulu or what?
I'm sure you
getting
can
it from
find
a-
it on the Pirate Bay.
I'm getting it from a private server. All right, cheers, Corey.
Tim, what are you drinking?
Beer.
Poets.
He's drinking beer.
Like, it sort of tastes like Great Northern. Beautiful. I like it. Good drop.
Oh, let me.
Yeah, I think that's the one, Corey. Dial of Destiny. Dial.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
But I
so.
think this is gonna be the last one for Harrison.
he's kind of old.
Is
Think
he
he just
what?
turned
He
80.
said it was his last one.
Well, he did what? What's that other sci-fi movie he did? That oh
Harrison Ford?
yeah, what was that? Not
You mean
Star
Blade
Wars?
Runner?
Blade
Oh, he's
Runner.
talking.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was
Nah,
that
no
movie he
issues
did with
at all.
Michelle Pfeiffer? What was that? What was that movie? He did a movie with
Scarface.
Michelle Pfeiffer. He actually killed a girl.
Scar? No. Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
Together
she
in
was
the
his
movie?
wife. She was his wife. And she was getting visions of some dead girl.
Let me look at that.
That's
I'll
odd.
I'll Google.
What Lies Beneath? It's called What Lies
Yeah.
Beneath.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good flick. Surprisingly good. And I'm not a big fan of Michelle Pfeiffer. I've never really I didn't even like her in
I-
Scarface. I thought she was horrible in
like her.
Scarface.
I think she like I like her a lot. I remember her back in the 80s and stuff.
What about Al Pacino? Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
liked him in-
Scarface.
I liked him in Casino when Al Pacino and what's the name got together. I think that was their first film together, and everybody was asking, they need to act together in a movie.
Yeah, that
Uh,
was those good all those movies were good.
Yeah, Casino. It was Al
Watch.
Pacino and what's the name?
You get a
always wanted-
chance on Netflix, you guys watch this.
Okay.
It's a six.
Jason.
Six.
Oh,
six-
yeah,
They
I
did the
saw
Irishman, too.
the previews to it.
So it's a 6-part.
Trailers.
Yeah, it's a 6-episode miniseries, and it's about the company that patented OxyContin and started distributing it,
Ooh,
Purdue Pharmaceuticals. And it kind of is 2 storylines. So it goes through the guys that are running the company's storyline, but it also shows some side stories of people that got addicted to it because of injuries and different things, and how their life spiraled out of control because of it.
Mhm.
And at the beginning of each episode, there's actually a real person who unfortunately their son or daughter died from an opioid addiction and
Oh, damn.
overdose. Then they tell a little 2-3 minute story about their kid and how their name and everything, and they died. And then it goes into the movie, like the TV show, the movie. It's like a 6-part movie, more or less, this miniseries. But
Is
it
that
was so
Juliette
good.
Lewis there?
Him?
No, the woman on the right.
I'm not sure who that is, but it's got Matthew Broderick in it. He plays
Uh,
the CEO of the company.
is it Taylor Kitsch? Kitsch?
The what?
Yeah,
This
it's
is Taylor Kitsch.
Hitch.
Uh,
Wait,
Kitsch.
which
So here's all the people that are in it, the main characters.
you said Matthew Broderick?
Yeah,
None of them.
Matthew Broderick plays the CEO of the pharmaceutical company, but it's
Oh,
based
wow.
on a true story. Like Purdue's a real company, and
Yeah,
they're
I know.
actually in bankruptcy right now, and they have to pay $6 billion
Ooh.
restitution.
Yeah, they just got
But
sued. They just lost a massive lawsuit, right?
Yeah, and they are
Who's
supposed to
Purdue?
pay
Yep.
$6 billion in restitution, but his family's worth like $13 billion.
There's
Alone.
Matthew right there. The season 1 teaser. That's Matthew Broderick right there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's super good though. It's 6
Oh, wait a minute.
episodes.
Matthew Broderick's in it?
Yes, it's really
Yeah.
I
good.
gotta watch.
I'm
I gotta
telling you,
watch
you
it,
will
yeah.
not be disappointed. with
So-
this
He's still waiting for
series.
that diamond out of Cameron's ass.
But
Yeah, I
it
like
is,
Matthew Broderick. Good actor.
I have a
Very
feeling Tim's going to enjoy it.
I
but
like
if
Matthew
you,
Broderick as an actor. I think he's
well,
a
the
good
thing
actor.
is if you understand addiction at all, or if ever had a friend that was addicted to
Yep.
something, it'll definitely strike a chord with you. Cause like I said, when I lived in North Carolina, I had 3 different people I knew that overdosed and died from pills.
It just
Yeah,
came
man.
out in Australia
So-
today.
It's good. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. It's very good. Because like I
Yeah.
said, you got about 2 or 3 different storylines. So you have the storyline of the owners of the company doing their thing. Then you have the storyline of the girls, the reps that go out and push it on the doctors.
Hmm.
And then you have the storyline of the one guy that was standing with his family. He's
Mhm.
going through the addiction process. He gets injured and he's going through.
Yeah, part of it's to sit the way the sales reps push
I
it
can binge
the
that
company.
tonight. I can binge
for the
that tonight.
company.
But like I said, it's all based on a true story. And so it's really interesting. And then at the beginning of each episode, you get to see
I
somebody else.
didn't know Paul was Italian. Mustache.
It's a me, Mario.
Have you watched new Mario movie? It actually wasn't that bad. I watched it yesterday.
No, I haven't. I've seen the things for it, but just not interested in it, I guess.
I mean, I wasn't either because it's a cartoon, but I decided to
I-
give it a chance and watch it.
I thought
yesterday, and I
Paul
thought
would
that
have
was good.
watched it with Ben.
Yeah, you know what?
It actually wasn't bad.
We've been busy between flying and then me working on my show and the group. We don't really watch many movies, man.
Well, what I liked about it is I didn't really see or hear any woke shit in it, so that was kind of a good thing. Because unfortunately, it
it's-
seems like every damn movie's coming out or TV show's coming out, they have to throw that shit in there somewhere. They got to pepper it in there.
I've been watching.
But it's
a
been
lot
kind of
stuff.
hot up there, hasn't it, Paul?
Actually, no, the weather's been nice, man. We've had it lucky. We've got a bit of humidity, but it's been nice out.
Any more smoke from our friends up north?
No?
I've been
That's a good
watching
thing.
I've been watching a lot of Marvel movies. Like I watched Black Panther yesterday. That was pretty good. It wasn't that
Ooh,
bad.
yeah, that's a great movie.
Well, see, the thing that pisses me off about these movies and TV
So
shows these days,
Corey man said he's seen it with his daughter at the 3D theater and it was all right.
yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's pretty good. But the thing that pisses me off about these new movies and TV shows coming out is it's like they have to have a list, right? And they say, okay, we got to have one black person, we got to have one gay person, one
Yeah.
they're-
transgender, and it's like they have to meet this fucking checklist.
Their
and-
diversity checklist.
Yeah, and it's
I don't
fucking
care about all that
ridiculous.
shit. I'll watch a movie because I want to watch it. I don't care about political.
Right, but
didn't
there's
even-
some
It-
there's some movies that it's so apparently thrown in your face, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but I don't care. I don't care. I'll watch the movie. If I like it, I like it. I don't give it a shit about this. woke
Yeah, but like
If
when I'm
it's a
watching
well-
when
if
I'm
it's
watching,
a well-made, decent movie with a good storyline, some action, it's gonna do well.
yeah, but when I'm
if-
when I'm watching the new Star Trek show and they have to bring in the fact that somebody's transgender or not being accepted on the ship, I'm like, come on, it's fucking Star Trek, dude. They never had this bullshit in the show. Like, why did you have to do a whole 2 episodes about that? Like,
Yeah,
literally, they did 2 whole episodes about just this person that just wasn't feeling themselves, and they
Yeah.
wanted to be a girl, and they were actually, or they were a girl and wanted to be a boy, and they literally had to bring up that subject, and I'm like, why? It didn't even fit into the storyline. They had to like
Yeah.
shove it in there, and that's what pisses me off.
they
I don't
See, I
care about
just-
the lifestyle. It's like, don't try to force it into the storyline if
the
it doesn't need to
movies
be
that I-
there.
The movies
You-
I mostly watch are like Marvel movies, DC movies, like Batman, all that shit. But
Like it's
I don't care about the other shit. I mean, it's just if you okay, put it in context. If your daughter or your son comes to you tomorrow and says, "I gotta tell you, Dad, I'm gay," how would you feel?
I mean, that's what this is my point though, is like, I'm not against that lifestyle at all by any means. It's just the fact that they're shoving it in every storyline of every
Pushing
movie
it
that
on
doesn't
you,
need to
yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
Like I said, in that Star Trek show, it was what was it? Star Trek
Discovery.
Discovery. They had to do 2 whole episodes and they shoved it into a storyline when it didn't need to be there to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, it's like, come on now, like it's like, did it really need to be pushed into the storyline? That's my whole
Nope.
point. It's just they're trying to push it into storylines that don't need to
Yeah.
be there, right? Next
Yeah,
thing
More
you
like-
know, fucking Darth Vader's gonna be transgender.
More like
Like,
sledgehammer.
it's just,
Luke, I am your father and your mother.
so, yeah, he's gonna be like, Luke, I am your mother, and then he's gonna pop out in a pink dress, right? Like, it's just, that's all I'm saying. Is don't try to fill a diversity checklist every time you
That's a
make a
good one,
TV
Tim.
show.
I just, I mean, I really, really don't care. I mean, be whatever you want to be. Just don't push it on me, like you say. But yeah,
Right.
be whatever you want to be. Like if my kids come up to me, like yeah, anyway, but they come up to me and they say, Dad, I'm gay. I don't care. You happy? That's all I would say. But I think my kids would know that don't push things in my face.
Well, and I think
how
that's
I
where
am
it should
with,
stay inside
religion.
the house. You know, you if your kids are gonna tell you, you should
Dubia
Yeah,
Jones
fine,
has a good
but-
point.
throwing it
Uh,
out there. It's throwing it in your face that, nothing should ever be thrown in your face like that.
Right.
Yeah.
like,
Because then when you don't accept it, they try to make you feel bad for it, like you're guilty or something when you're not. I don't have anything against gay people. I don't have anything against
Me neither.
any people. I think
neither.
I think it was I can't remember his name. Bill Burr. Bill
Yeah,
Burr
Bill
said it
Burr.
right. He says, I like good people, decent people. I dislike bad people,
Right.
and there are good people that are straight and bad people that are straight, good people that are
Well, I
gay,
got
bad
friends-
people that are gay.
well, I
Exactly.
made,
I got friends. I got friends that are bi. I got friends that are gay. They don't push it on me, and we have a good time. We go out to
well,
drink.
well, and
They're
this
good
is
people.
and this is the thing is, like I said, I understand the transgender movement for rights and all that. But the thing is when you, and I've said this before, everybody's heard me say this before, is when you're
The hominic
pushing a movement and you get to the point to where you win,
tail.
you need to stop. But when you keep pushing past the point of when you've won the battle, then you create more hate than you were fighting with at the beginning. Because now you're pushing it on everybody to a point where now before they didn't really give a shit, but you've pushed it on them so bad, now they're just fucking hating you when they didn't really
Yeah.
care to begin with.
Well,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I didn't even hear about transgender people, and I would have never thought nothing of a transgender person if I ever ran across them. I might have
Yeah.
snickered to myself behind closed doors, but I would have never said nothing publicly to be mean to them or nothing.
Come on, your alter ego is Bertha. What are you talking about?
But like I'm just saying, like would it throw me off because I'm not used to being around that? Of course it
Yeah,
would have. But
Right.
I know.
like I said, I didn't care enough to where I'm gonna go to the courthouse and be like, I don't think they should be allowed to get married. I don't think they should be. No. But now you've pushed it so far onto society that now instead of you winning your battle and being done and just enjoying your life, you've now pissed off the other half of the country,
Yeah.
actually more than half the country, because let's face it, they're a very
I ju-
small majority of people.
I just reckon everybody should be happy. Don't worry about it because every day will come. What dreams may come. Do whatever you want to do.
What Dreams May Come, by the
I
way.
don't-
That was a great freaking movie.
I wouldn't
Fuck yeah.
care I wouldn't care two bits if my son or daughter came to me tomorrow and told me they were gay.
Me
I
neither.
wouldn't. I'd still
Well,
love
for
them
instance,
as much as I did the day before.
Justin, how
just
old
make
are you,
sure-
Justin?
37.
I would just make sure that if they were happy. That's
That's
all
all I
would want
care
them to
about.
be.
But
Yep.
but if my daughter started telling my son, "Oh, you got to be gay too," then I'd be like, "What the fuck? No, like leave your
Yeah,
brother
that's
alone."
where you gotta-
Oh.
Now, here's
That's
the,
right,
here's
that's
the
It
right.
thing.
doesn't have to be that way.
Here's the
Way
thing. I
different.
think everybody in this panel is right around the same age. We grew up in the 80s, 90s era, okay?
90s.
And when we were in school, we used to say, "Oh, you're gay, that's gay, this is gay." We didn't mean it as a homophobic thing. It was just
No.
it was an insult that didn't mean homophobic. It just meant it was just meant as a general insult. Now we don't
Yeah.
say it anymore, and that comes with maturity over time. It just doesn't sound the same as it did when you were in, junior high. Okay.
Oh no, a lot of things that when we were younger aren't allowed today. Like
Yeah.
I used to say the N words to my friends, and they used to call me cracker or whitey or whatever. We used to do that just because of it. We were friends. We could do that. But nowadays, fucking dude.
Well, and like I've said before, dude, you're only giving into the only way you get canceled is if you give into it. If you notice, everybody that has stood up to cancel culture, guess what? They're still thriving like a motherfucker
Oh, yeah.
because they didn't bend the knee.
Yeah.
Jason
Cancel
Well,
culture
Alfie?
doesn't
thing,
cancel people. It's just people that are willing to bend the knee to it.
That's one
Most-
thing when y'all talk about the right or the left. I don't care about political shit. I don't give a fuck. We're screwed no matter which way we go anyway. This world is coming to a fucking conclusion, I reckon. But I don't care about any of that crap.
Well, one of the only presidents that has balls to do anything would be Don Trump.
I reckon Ronald Reagan come back.
No, he's
Oh,
not
boy,
the
it's
only
gonna be
one.
long before this stream gets knocked off the web.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be,
Like,
I wouldn't, he's not the only one because DeSantis has been doing his own thing. I mean, look at all the shit he's passed in Florida. And
Yeah,
he
DeSantis
sticks,
is
and I'll
Well-
tell you what, DeSantis sticks to his guns, bro. If DeSantis says,
And he's running.
we're
right?
not doing
He's
something,
running
bro, he
for,
gets it done quick and fast and gets it passed and they're done. He doesn't sit around and say, oh yeah, eventually we'll get to this and we'll get something passed and 2 years later goes by and he hasn't done it yet. If he says, oh, we're gonna ban this from being taught in
Right.
schools, it happens within a month's time. He has it banned.
Justin, you have a message in the chat from JDS.
Say. He always says something.
Look at this son of a bitch. He goes to the fridge and gets a beer for himself and no one else.
Oh, here you go.
I'll give you a
What
fucking
else?
click,
Wouldn't
JDS,
that
come
be
over here.
cool if at the same time you grabbed the beer and went like that? That'd be cool. We should try that sometime,
'Cause-
Paul.
We should
Just
get the
you could
same brand of
just-
beer. So when you pass it, I end up having the same beer.
The same thing. I'll get some Miller one day. I'll get some Miller High Life. I'll get a 6-pack. You let
It's
me
gotta
know
be a
when I
40
go,
though.
like-
It's
Huh?
got to be a 40. It's got to be a 40.
Okay, I get a Tully. Yeah, we call them Tullies over here. We don't call them 40s.
What do you call them?
Yeah, we call them Tullies.
Tallies or
Yeah,
Tullies.
so,
All right. Well, this
Let
is
me know if
Polly's
you're gonna-
Tolly.
okay, is that all you drink? If you do, I'll get 3 Tullies of that. And let me know because right when I go like that, we'll
Yeah,
do
we're
that.
having a
That's
little
funny. I
bit
bought
of,
3 of them tonight. I drank one, got this one. I got one more in the fridge.
we're having a
I
little
had
bit of a
3
drinking thing
Fridays.
tomorrow.
Mm.
If you're
what?
not busy, Wedge, we're having a little drinking thing tomorrow if you're not busy.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
pop in.
I'm probably gonna be busy. It's Saturday. I get ready for my show and
Yeah,
normal Saturday.
I seen your show. It don't take that much.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's a nice background, Dominic.
Smack 'em,
Can
Paul.
you hear me?
Oh yeah, Justin, I got Monday off.
Oh, you've heard the shit he said to me the last 2 times he was on my show. He can fuck off.
I got Monday off, Justin.
Oh, do you?
No, it's crazy too. Because I've actually thought about what you said. You said that if I put the work that I put into the USDS show into some different type of content, I would probably do a lot better on YouTube.
I
but-
think you would just because drone content's hard to push these days.
Well, but that's the thing. It's not about necessarily the drone content. I really enjoy doing this.
Oh,
That's the
no, I'm
difference.
not saying you didn't. I'm just saying I was using you as an example because of your
Yeah.
drive you have. If some of these people that had the drive that you have decided to go in another direction, they probably would do really well. I was just using
Oh.
you as an example because you have a lot
Well,
of drive.
Yeah.
Paul's
your
got
channel.
well, the area where Paul is, he's got a lot of options to create more content.
Like,
Lots of interest to fly.
like honestly, if you got into like tech really heavily and you decided you wanted to get into computers and discussing all the latest smartwatches and cell phones and computers and graphics cards and all that shit that goes along with that, and you put that much effort into a show like that, oh yeah, you would probably grow pretty quickly
Yeah.
to get to a decent size for sure. All I was saying was I was just using an example because drone content, because I think a lot of these people came on YouTube because you'll hear a lot of people in the drone community say this all. I don't really care about subs. I don't care. It's because I think they got to the point where they originally did care and they got beaten down so bad by YouTube because it didn't go the way they expected it.
No, it's
That,
tough
that
because
they, a
people,
lot of them have gotten that attitude instead of trying something else.
well, people in the, it seems to me that the people in the drone,
Yes.
the people in the drone community are very stingy with the like button, the comments, and the subscriptions.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, think about it. I have a Facebook group with, almost pushing 4,000 members, and I'm just now hitting 2K subs, and that's with some pushing from Jalen and Margie,
But you can also, yeah, that's why I said it's so weird how you can get, I see people that got Facebook groups with 30,000 people in it yet, but their YouTube channel barely has 1,000. I'm like, it's so
Yeah.
weird that so many
Well,
people
that's
will
what-
flock to a Facebook group, but they won't come over and support your YouTube
That's
channel.
what I said about Matt's short. He has like 60 some K views on that short, but they're not subbing to him. Just think if they all sub to him.
Yeah, he got like a couple hundred subs, but out of 50, 60,000, that's not a lot. For sure, that's
No.
a small margin. But that's to be expected with shorts too, because like I said, you can have a short that has 40,000 views, but it might only have 20 comments and maybe 100 likes out of that many views.
Well,
Yeah.
take your
If-
channel, Justin, for example. You have how many subscribers?
4.03K.
All right, and this ain't a
That's-
pop shot at you, but look at your live streams. Your live streams don't do nearly what you would think they would with 4,000 subscribers.
But I've noticed that with a lot of people getting
Yeah.
subs, that the live streams don't do as well. I mean, because even look at Dobo's channel, look at Ken Heron's channel. Ken Heron's
Well, we can't
pushing
go with
damn.
Ken Heron because that guy makes like
Well-
fucking $600 a stream.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's almost pushing 200,000 subs, but yeah, he can barely get a few hundred people in his chat at a time.
But he's making big bucks every. He's got
With the
tons
super
of people
chat.
who are subscribed to
Right.
his channel.
Oh,
But
the
he's getting
subscriptions.
only about 3% of his actual, 3 or 4% of his
Yeah.
actual subs watching his live stream. That's
Yeah,
a very, I have seen gaming channels with 50, 60,000 subs, dude, and they'll have 2, 3,000 people in their live chat at one time.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think
shit's
Ken,
straight-
chat's
dressing
just grown.
well, that's what I'm saying is like and you look at Dobo, Dobo's got a lot of subscribers as well too. And he doesn't get nearly he gets 5 to 7% of his subs actually watching his live content. He's not getting,
JDS
20,000 views on a live stream.
Justin, JDS is poking you in
I
the
don't
chat.
care about
Well,
JDS.
I'm telling
All right.
I'm telling JDS to find somebody or pick somebody that can go beer for beer with me and see who stands up.
But like I said, it's
Here
yeah,
for
you
beer.
have to be able to stand up too. And I've seen you passed out at the end of the stream. It ain't happening.
Well, yeah, but I will stand up, guaranteed. But that was a night I didn't even eat anything, Paul. That's why.
JDS,
Oh,
you join
that's
it?
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
the
it.
That's the difference. If you don't
if
eat
I eat
anything, you'll
during the
fall
day-
asleep faster.
JDS,
Yeah.
you gonna join the channel yet? Come on, bro. Seriously.
You can say you didn't eat anything, but when you were passing out, it looked like you were gobbling on something.
You're here all the
Fuck,
time
you ever-
giving me live,
You ever see
live,
somebody like that with no teeth going?
JDS, why you
No, the
never?
best
was a
thing.
bad
Oh,
night.
sorry.
That was a bad night.
The best thing about that, was when you woke up at the end and you were there by yourself, and the look on your face, like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god, it looked like I was homeless. Fuck me,
but
dude.
if you do look at my actual videos, my gaming videos, I'm not doing bad on those. Shit, my
No, and
other
that's where you
one,
get it. The people watch your content, they watch your videos.
but they don't wanna
But-
watch everything.
But here's the thing: your streams have nothing to do with your content. You don't talk.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you discuss it, but your content, your live stream is more based in the drone community more than it is the GTA.
Well, the live streams are just to hang out, honestly. I don't
Yeah,
really
and
don't
get
care.
those watch hours.
I mean, so it's not really a big thing for me. Like, and I have gotten quite a few gamers that have come into my live chats over the weeks.
If
I do
we
have
could,
6, I got at least 7 or 8 that pop in and out all the time.
if we could integrate the drone video with GTA, that could get something.
I don't want any drone content on my channel because I don't want the algorithm to fuck my channel up. 'Cause
Okay.
You start mixing content
It's-
like that, and your channel can really get screwed in the algorithm. You gotta.
It's just
stick
an
to one
idea.
s- Yeah, you gotta stick to one subject though. If you've ever seen I've seen people with 40, 50,000 views and they started posting other shit, and their views and their view and their watch hours just dropped the fuck off because YouTube didn't know what to do with their videos. It was like, okay, you were doing gaming videos, now you're doing vlogging. What the fuck's going on here? Because they separate live streaming from
Yeah.
your long content and your shorts. But when you start posting other videos as long content that have nothing to do with what you've been posting, it can stifle your views and all that stuff.
Yeah. Come on, JDS. We saw you on cam with Chrissy on Paul's live stream, so get your ass up here.
Night, Corey.
Later,
Hey, Corey, have a good night.
Good luck with your house, buddy.
All right, later, Corey. Cheers for everything, bro. I
Hey, you
appreciate
know what I
that.
find funny?
What?
So when I go, you ever go check out the analytics on your studio, right?
Yeah.
So let me see. I'm gonna share my screen for a minute here. This is funny. I'll never understand this. So you remember how they used to show the likes and the dislikes?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't anymore.
Okay. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Okay. So I have my live streams, right?
Right.
And they always do well, but I always have one person who dislikes it. And I'm telling you, it's got to be the same person. Now, this is what I don't get. Okay. If one person doesn't like,
Where'd he go?
Oh,
What?
one person doesn't like what? You froze up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm here now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
I
we
can
heard
hear
was
you.
We
from
hear
one
you.
person.
You were saying if one person doesn't
All right,
like,
so I understand if one person, like, I don't care if they dislike the stream. I don't, because it doesn't affect my channel at all. They're giving me a view and they're giving me watch time. You would figure if they didn't like me that much to hit the dislike, why just not watch the
You
content?
know,
Like,
you know
what-
how you can still see your dislikes, right? You go download TubeBuddy and connect it to your account.
Oh yeah, I don't
That
care
way-
about.
No,
But
but it
if
will
one
show
per-
it will show you your dislikes and your thumbs up. It'll give you an actual.
What I wanna
It'll show
what
both
I
of them.
wanna know is, if you get a thumbs up and somebody likes your comment, you'll get an email or you get a notification of who did that. Now with unlikes, like dislikes, does it do the same or no?
When you like or dislike something, all it does is share it with the content creator, but it
It
doesn't
sends
tell.
me an email.
It doesn't tell them who did it.
It
Yeah,
sends me an email.
if you
But
get enough, if you
Matt,
get enough
it's-
likes, the algorithm, it encourages the algorithm to push more videos.
No, what I'm
Similar.
saying is, does it tell you the person that did it? Because I get emails like I comment on Matt's video and it'll say Matt liked your
No,
comment.
no,
doesn't
it'll
say-
just
They
tell
don't
you
tell you about the
someone.
video?
It'll
Yeah.
say someone.
It will say someone liked your comment, which you are
Oh,
gonna,
hold on.
you're gonna
You'll
chuck
know
it
it's
up.
him. Yeah,
You're gonna chuck it up to it's him because you read your
it'll
comment.
tell
and
you if
responded.
yeah, and it'll tell you if the creator gave you a heart. That's a difference.
Oh,
if-
it does, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is it's not the point. I don't care if they like or dislike it. It's whatever it is. It's a point that if you don't like me, don't watch my content because you're helping me out. Whether
Yeah,
you
but
like
give
it, dislike it,
give it up to this though. If they don't like it, don't worry about them disliking it because you still got the watch hours.
I
but
just,
that's what I'm telling you. I don't care if they dislike it. Like,
Tim's
it's
got
not
good
a
point.
deal. Yeah, I
he's
don't
saying
care
he's-
about
he-
that.
He's saying, why come in, why even watch it if you're just gonna.
Yeah, why
dislike it?
bother?
Right. Why
Yeah.
why bother? But thank you for disliking it because I know you fucking watched it.
But
Yeah, you watched it. You gave me a click. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm happy that they still came. Like, haters are gonna hate. Okay, fine. But
Yeah.
you're helping me out.
Yep.
oh my God, Andrew, we just got a picture of your
Oh,
ass.
sorry.
Oh god, that fucking
Sorry.
That was fucking hairy.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Okay.
but I'm actually under the understanding, and if I'm correct, I don't think the likes actually feed the algorithm.
No, it's the views and the watch time.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
the
the
views and the
dislikes or
watch
likes
time, yeah.
actually do anything.
Well,
Except
the
for
views
just
and
sh-
watch time is where you make your money.
I don't know.
Or
I
your
shut the
watch time.
views off. I shut the likes off on my videos. It doesn't even show you the likes or dislikes. I just shut it off because I really don't give a shit.
It shows me here.
Because most people aren't really willing to dislike your video if they can't see how many people liked it anyway.
But
It shows it
me
for
here
this-
when you're
yeah, but
live.
But I have to update it every couple days for the newer videos because it doesn't stay off.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
before it used to be a virtual like scorecard for the haters. They used to try to
Yeah.
rack up the dislikes, but now they don't show us. They just don't matter anymore.
But what I'm saying is on your live right now, it shows the up thumb and the down.
Right,
thumb.
because
So
I haven't updated it yet.
But
now,
if you click the thumb up, it won't show you how many liked it like it
No.
normally does. You just have it so it doesn't show.
Right.
So you can click like or dislike. We won't see a number.
Nope.
But
What I
only
wanna
Justin
know-
will know.
what I want to know is when you click the thumbs up or the thumbs down, does it tell you who did it?
No.
Okay.
For
Now
T,
on this live right now, it's showing 3 thumbs up.
Right, because I haven't set, I have to go in every few days and update the newest videos.
But
So,
it will never show you how many thumbs down.
but if you go,
I know it's
Go
got
to
one
li-
thumbs down.
but see, like if you go to my older videos, Tim, see, it doesn't show it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So the problem is when you
But it'll
set,
tell you somebody liked it though.
right, it will tell me, yeah, it will say someone liked your video, but it won't tell me who
Right.
did it.
But it won't tell you who. That's what I'm saying.
No, and they leave that
Wait,
anonymous.
Justin, go back a page.
What do you mean?
Go backwards. So this is your channel, right?
I don't know what you're looking at.
You just had a screen up.
Oh,
You were
you want
just
me
sharing a
to,
screen.
hold on.
He's asking you
Okay.
to share it
So look at, you see that? Justin can't even stand his own fucking videos and watch them all the way.
again.
Oh, that's just doing test runs on my videos, make sure they came out okay. Usually I'll skip through them. I don't really watch the whole video. What I'll do is I'll kind of just skip through them and make sure that it came out all right.
I like it when the guy retired and he goes, I can't take this, I'll retire. Fuck.
Oh yeah, hold on. That was that fucking short didn't get jack shit reviews. Neither did that one. But that was this one here.
For fuck's sake, bro. At this point,
Oh right. Where was it?
Look at one like and it's yours.
what you got? All right, what the fuck? All right, fuck this. No, fuck this. No
Oh.
way. You're getting a boner from me having you in cuffs. No, I'm putting you in this fucking cell. Fuck
Oh,
this.
oh, you the cute little through the
For
rails.
fuck's
That
sake,
was
bro.
hilarious.
At this point, all right, fuck this. I'm retiring. This nigga just farted on me while I was outside of the precinct trying to bring him back, and then he got a boner while I was carrying him back here. I
that was
genuinely don't get paid enough for this shit.
I don't get paid enough for this shit. I fucking love that one. That was funny as hell. All right, take care, JDS.
What's funny is
That was
Matt
funny
makes
as hell, though.
Matt makes
You
fun of
later,
my
JDS.
Matt makes fun of my channel all the time, but yeah, he watches all my videos.
Yeah, it's called a mercy hump, dumbass.
Yeah. He'll literally message me and he'll take a picture of his TV and he'll be like, "Oh, that shit was funny as hell." And he'll send me a picture of his TV because I've been sitting in the living room watching it on the
Yeah,
TV.
it was.
how's the tea, Dominic?
Take the coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Hey, have y'all
Where's
seen
the beer?
Gandalf, by the way?
Oh, there you go. That's Gandalf. Yep. I would love to get some pipe tobacco, but it's too expensive over here.
Later, JDS.
Tim, what is the tax sky high for that tobacco? Or just the price in general?
Well, it's just the price of tobacco over here. It's gone up in the last 20 years. Fucking
It's
big
good.
time.
Pretty much in the US, it's a lot of the northern states and the West Coast cigarettes are going up high. Down here,
How
they're
much
still
is it a pack?
down
Like-
here. You can get a pack of Newports for like $8.
Hey,
Up
you
in
know
New
what's
York,
funny that you
it's
say
They're
that?
like-
double that.
Me and the
They
wife
hold-
don't smoke anymore. We used to smoke, we quit. But you know what's interesting? Now in Massachusetts, you can't get flavored cigarettes anywhere, which includes menthol. Is
Really?
considered a flavored cig- So you can't buy menthol Newports in Massachusetts. You got to travel state lines to get them.
Before I left America, it was 75 cents a 20 pack.
No, now you gotta. I think a pack of
Wha-
cigarettes is like fucking $15 in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
When
it's
did
How
they
only-
much
do
is
that?
tobacco though? How much is your pouch of tobacco? If you
Oh,
look-
that's
Oh, I don't
cheaper.
know. Yeah, it's
That's
cheaper,
cheap.
but
Like-
I don't know. I don't smoke cigarettes. I have no clue.
But that's
Because
what I
New
got
York,
rolled
it was
my-
like $17 a pack.
Yeah, it's
but-
the
For
northern
cigarette.
states.
But how much is tobacco that roll your own?
Like here, if a pack of cigarettes was $8, a bag of tobacco would probably run you $3-4.
What is your bag consist of? Like, what is it?
I'm not sure how
25
much
I
is
want
in
to
it, but
say
it's about that big. I mean,
Well, how big of
Goes
a
by
pouch are you
grams?
talking? I'll look it up for you.
like,
I'll find out.
does it go by grams? Like over here, we go by
I
25
don't.
grams and 50 grams.
I haven't bought
Okay.
tobacco in a bag in years, dude. I don't know.
I can't afford TaylorMade's like regular cigarettes. Can't.
because on a Indian reservation in New York, it would be like $12 for a carton.
No, I don't want
Uh,
like regular
explains
cigarettes. I'll roll my own. I just want
explains why you
tobacco.
smoked in JDS.
Yeah,
My grandparents lived near an Indian reservation, so that's how I know.
I remember watching my grandfather roll his own, and the tobacco how he had it was in a little pouch, a draw closed pouch. It was fucking awesome.
But yeah, like in Canada, cigarettes have gotten ridiculously high, and the UK, all over the place, tobacco has gone through the roof. Now in the United States, it just really depends on what state you're in. They're still
Yeah.
decently priced in a lot of states. There's some states that
Yeah.
just
In South Carolina, it's much cheaper for tobacco.
it's just the West Coast and the northern states, we all know those states love to fucking tax the shit out of everything.
Yeah. That's
Versus
why I
down
like
here
the
in
South.
Florida, where our
Yeah.
sales tax is super low.
Well,
That's why I like North Carolina. I like Tennessee. I like if I go back home, I'll be back down south.
Dude, I can still go to the store here and get packs of cigarettes for $4 for the cheap packs. The
Yeah.
off-brand, like the 305s.
Yo,
can
you
get
know
those
what's
for
crazy?
$3.50 a pack.
Yo, even worse than a cigarette tax. I don't know how your energy bills look over there, but we get an electric bill. Okay. Well, I'll use a gas bill for an example. We'll use $5 worth of natural gas, right? But the delivery charge is like $47. So we
Yeah.
pay like $5 for gas, but $47 of delivery charge.
Damn.
yeah.
And it
Sign
travels
off.
through a pipe.
so
We don't
you're
have none
paying
of that shit down
$52.
here. We don't
That's
have all
fucking
those
crazy,
taxes
bro.
down here. They don't really. Our state is very
Yeah,
anti-tax.
they're even worse than that.
That's why we don't have a sales tax out of our check. Or out of our check, we don't pay income tax for the state.
Yeah.
We don't pay
Damn.
any taxes to the state.
Well, that's
You
like
only
Delaware,
pay your
too.
sales tax when you buy products. That's it.
That's like
but
Delaware.
even-
They don't have sales tax.
But our consumer tax though is super low. I mean, it's like 7% or something. It's not high at all.
6% up here in South Carolina.
But
that's
like
the
a,
reason- That's the reason why we used to go to Delaware to go shopping. We
Hey,
used to go to-
Andrew, you're in South Carolina.
Yep.
Are you gonna go to the South Florida Drome Meet next year?
Probably not,
Why not?
unfortunately. I think we'll probably end up have stuff here to do.
are you
Yeah.
going? I'm not going because I don't get along with the people running it. So
Wait, all of them?
a handful of them. You know, one of them, the main one, the freeloader. I'll just say that.
Anyway, what?
Anyway,
what
back
coun-
back to the
what
programming.
county- What county?
Does
do
that
you
mean
live
Tim's
in,
friends with him?
What county do
No.
you live in, Andrew? Because my family reunion is in Myrtle Beach every year since the
Uh,
70s.
Myrtle Beach is 3 hours east.
How far
I'm
away
near-
are you? How far are you away from Nice?
About 40
where my
minutes
family is.
south of the mountains, the North Carolina border.
How far are you away from Nice's, South Carolina?
From where?
Nice's.
I don't know where Macy's is.
I'm only like 2.5 hours away from the drone meetup though.
I'm like, okay, near Greenville, South
Hmm.
Carolina.
See, we're
Greenville.
gonna be close. I'm gonna be close because when I go down to South Florida Drome Meet, we're taking a 2-week vacation. And we're gonna drive down there, but we're gonna stop in the Carolinas beforehand. We're gonna probably stay overnight somewhere in the Carolinas and then head the rest of the way.
If I go
Is-
back home, well, if I end up going back home, I'll go to the South Florida meetup, but I'll be on my first wife's motorcycle. I'm gonna ride all the way.
Your wife stateside?
My first wife, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the people I hung out with at the meetup, they didn't even go to the second one, so. Mike didn't go, Dan didn't go, Jim from
Ed,
Above and Beyonds didn't go, Ed didn't
Ed
go.
didn't go.
There was quite a few of them. Those were all the guys I was hanging out with, so.
I want to go down and fly down to Florida Keys.
Oh,
I've never been that far south in Florida. I've always wanted to go to
Yeah.
Miami. I still haven't
at
been
the
to Miami.
moment, I would be careful right now, Paul, because it's super hot down near the Keys
Well,
right now.
it's not till April.
I know.
I've been to every state but Alaska and Hawaii, and been to Canada, Mexico.
Oh, you're missing out in Alaska, man.
So let me ask you something. Being a drone pilot, right? You go to the Grand Canyon and fly and just beg for forgiveness, or you just don't do it?
I wouldn't do it.
They've gotten so stupid with all these rules. I just lost interest, to
Ah.
be honest with you.
I would love to fly the Grand Canyon. I would love it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd fly the Grand Canyon without question.
And then just beg for forgiveness afterwards, right?
I think an FPV drone would be the coolest thing to fly through the Grand Canyon. You race that bitch through the canyon.
Ooh,
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
that's a great
A
point.
Mavic 3 up at the
Ah.
summit of some mountain up there and just catching all that. Oh, man.
No, could you go
Oh.
imagine going down in the canyon and doing 100 miles an hour through there with an FPV drone?
Yeah,
You-
that'd
And
be
then
cool
coming up
too.
the walls and shit and diving?
Tim,
Yeah.
you've
That
been to
would
the
be the
Grand
way to
Canyon,
go.
right?
Can't remember if I have. No, I haven't.
If you haven't, you should go.
I've
You should
read
see it.
that. I've read that, Tim.
Yeah. But no, I've been all the way across Tennessee. I've been to Florida. I've been to South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia,
W says
New
I
York,
wouldn't do
upper
it.
state New York.
Like I said, I've gotten to
been-
I've gotten to the point, there's so many rules and regulations now that I lost interest. I don't really care about it anymore. I like the people I met in the drone community and everything, and I still am around, but I just don't have any interest in it anymore. They got too fucking strict with everything. They're getting stupid with these things. So,
I've been to every state but Alaska and Hawaii myself.
Oh,
yeah,
The
it's
only
two
way
I've
I
been
made
to.
it,
go
the
to
only way
Alaska.
I made it to the places I made it to is because I was a linesman for 3 years.
I don't have
Yeah,
to go to
yeah.
Alaska.
We had to
Kovac
go.
should. Chuck Kovac went there. This is Alaska.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to Alaska.
I
I
don't.
wish I still,
it-
I wish I still had pictures of when I did all my traveling.
There-
Because I actually took pictures 60 feet in the air when I
No,
was climbing the poles. I would take.
You could
pictures.
take a cruise out of Vancouver and go up through the Glacier National Park,
No,
up
see,
through Juneau, Ketchikan, up that way.
would I like
Well,
to go
you've
to
been through
Alaska?
the mountains of North Carolina, haven't you?
Oh,
I've
You've been
driven.
through the mountains.
I have.
How many
That was
states can
my-
you even name, Tim?
That was my last ride that I did before I left. That was my
But
last-
like
Tim,
I said, if
Tim,
if
how
I-
many
I-
states can you even name?
Who?
You.
Well, Beans
Me?
Tim,
Oh fuck! I don't
Beans
know.
Tim thought there was 52.
It's been 20.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years, man. How many states is there? 50.
There's
40,
50.
it's called the lower 48, and then you have Alaska and Hawaii. So
Yeah.
people
I
up
thought it
in
was
Alaska,
51.
people in Alaska will say, "Are you from the lower 48?" And that means you're from the mainland. And then that's in Hawaii, they'll say you're from the mainland, the 48.
How
So
Oh,
how many
states
can
is
you
there?
name, Tim? How many?
I don't know. Give me the map and I'll name them.
Oh, without a map.
Yeah.
Do it
well,
without
you
a map.
just- do the
Can't
Pledge of
remember, man.
Allegiance, Tim.
Yeah,
No, I want to hear
God,
how
that
many
was
states he
hilarious.
can name. How many
Can't
states?
remember
There's
what.
50 of them.
Can't
Come on, you can do it.
Oh,
50 of them. I can't remember.
No map. No map.
Nope.
You
no
got it.
contest. Nope.
But like I said,
And my
would,
major was history in school.
would I like to go to Alaska and Hawaii eventually? Sure. But if I had to choose where I wanted to travel, I'd much rather go overseas at this point.
Where?
I'd like to go overseas. I'd like to go to a
Well,
few
when you coming?
European countries.
I got a
I
fucking
want to
room.
go to I want to go to 2 or 3 European countries specifically. I want to go to Australia and I want to go to South Korea and Japan. I have
And
no
what about the
interest in-
UK?
Well, that's
What
one of
about
the European
Australia?
countries.
What
No,
about
just-
Australia?
I just said there was 3 European countries I want to go to.
the
Australia.
UK and Europe are two different things.
Right.
No, fuck the Brexit bullshit. I don't want to hear
Oh
about this.
my-
I'm just
Yes
saying.
and no, Dominic.
I'm just saying I would like to go to, I'm just saying Europe as a whole, there's 3 or 4 countries I wouldn't mind going to. Like I'd
So-
love
so-
to go to England, France, maybe Scotland,
Yes.
Ireland, and then I would like to
Yes.
go to South Korea,
Wales
and I would like to go to Japan. I
and
have
Northern
no
Ireland.
desire to go to China or any of that crap.
So I'm curious with Tim and Dominic outside the US. I'm betting Dominic can name more US states than Tim can.
I go alphabetically.
No. Get off your phone. Get off your phone.
Yeah, he's got the whole
Paul,
list.
I
I'm not
bet
on my
Tim
phone.
could name a few more
And my phone's here.
states in the US than Dominic.
My phone's
Well,
here. Hold on.
well, the two easy ones are Alaska and Hawaii.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that
Yep,
folded
the,
laptop laying flat in front of the desk.
Alaska,
No, I haven't.
Alabama,
I'm watching
Arkansas.
the football on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Tim.
New Hampshire is a state, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Arizona,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Texas.
Massachusetts.
Keep going.
Massachusetts.
He's
Maine.
like, who's the drone
Nine.
pilots I know in different states?
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah,
There's a
Uh,
huge city
the
near.
two, there's two
Massachusetts.
Carolinas.
North Carolina, South
South, yep.
Carolina,
Yep.
Tennessee, Alabama, Virginia, New Jersey, New
Yeah, read them
York,
off there.
Rhode Island,
Rhode Island is the state. Okay, I wasn't sure.
California,
Yep, it is.
Washington,
New York.
Nebraska.
Oklahoma.
What was it do any good if you guys are gonna keep giving him answers? Anyway.
Mhm.
All right, guys, it's almost 1:30, so I want to end it because I gotta go. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Huh?
Would you, baby?
All right. So listen, I'll make it simple for you. You have look, eyes closed. You got Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New
Got a long.
Fucking awesome. I love it.
Illinois, Minnesota,
And
Iowa,
it's still going.
North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Idaho, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, California.
I thought you'd still be going, man. You
All
did
I
it.
heard was Alabama. What was the
Yep.
rest of it?
Oh, fucking hell, that's funny as hell, man.
I knew what happened before I moved my hands. I said, ah,
He said Allah, and you were gone.
Ella,
gone.
think. Ella, think. Fuck, that's good.
Anyway, I'm gonna jump off, guys.
No worries.
All right, man.
All right,
Okay.
fellas, have a good night.
I'll see you
Good night.
tomorrow night if any of you guys will come around.
See ya.
Yeah.
Night,
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah.
Get your drink on tomorrow night. Y'all take care. Be safe.